Tarso Marquez, former Formula One driver and former teammate of Fernando Alonso, brought a bold perspective that stirred fans of the sport around the world. For him, the talent of Alonso surpasses that of Ayrton Senna and Michael Schumacher, two of the greatest names in F1 history. In a recent interview on the official website of Aston Martin, Marquez did not hesitate to put the two-time Spanish champion at the top of the list of best in his category, even before the legends that have marked generations of fans. Marquez's statement is especially impactful when we remember that he shared the backstage of Minardi with Alonso in the early 2000s. At the time, Spanish was still a rising promise, but in the eyes of the Brazilian, it already had a unique ability that stood out among its contemporaries. "I'm a fan of Senna, like all Brazilians," began Marquez. "But I would put Alonso ahead of Senna and Schumacher. He has something else, a strategic intelligence and an adaptability that are impressive." By comparing Alonso with Senna, Marquez recognised that the opinion may not be well received by everyone, as Senna was an incredible talent, a real prodigy, but he made more mistakes than Alonso. "Fernando learned early to be fast, but also extremely smart on the track," said Tarso. According to him, this combination of speed and strategy puts Alonso in a position of advantage over the big names such as Senna and Schumacher, who, although legendary, also face their limitations. In addition, Marquez believes that Alonso would have won more titles if the circumstances had been different. For him, the two-time champion had a history marked by the lack of the right car at the right time, a decisive factor in F1. Fernando deserved much more than just 2 world titles. He had the performance to fight for many others, but unfortunately the conditions of the team were not always up to his talent, said the former driver, arguing that Alonso's story would have been different with more competitive equipment. Marquez also highlighted the quality of Alonso compared to other contemporaries, such as Lewis Hamilton, putting them on a similar level. Fernando and Hamilton are probably the greatest examples of elegance and class on the track. Both know how to balance aggression and intelligence, something rare to see, he said. He stressed that the Spaniard was one of the greatest talents he has ever seen in Formula One, and that this transcends his titles. To end, the question remains, do you agree with the opinion of Tarso Marquez? Is Fernando Alonso really above Senna and Schumacher? Tell us what you think and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any updates and debates about the world of Formula One.